Hey, yo! Welcome back, guys. The Mitch here, back with more Fortnite Chapter 6, Season 4, aka Shock and Awesome. And One Punch Man is finally here! One Punch! Here we go! One Punch Man bundle. One Punch is all it takes. Show your heroes a Saitama, a hero for fun, the young cyborg, Genos, and the terrible tornado. Here we go. Wait. Okay, let's watch the little video they did. Wait. Does it not work? Yep, it's glitched out. Yep, it doesn't work. But it's all good because One Punch Man is here. So I'm gonna do a quick little, I don't know, review of sorts. I'm not gonna get it on this right now because I'm gonna get it from the. I want to get it from the website, from the web version, because I still haven't made a purchase on the web at all yet. And so don't forget, you can still get a free back bling, and that's that banana back bling. You can get that free if you make your first purchase at the web version of Fortnite. That's on the website, so you can check it out there. Um, but yeah, I'm about to get it in. I'm gonna do a quick little review of it. So here's the full bundle, and that's all of it. That's everything. It includes a full 20 items for 38 3,800 V bucks. That's quite expensive. I have to admit, but there's a lot of stuff that it includes, But it is a little bit more pricey than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why I thought it was going to be like at least 3,600, right? Like no more than 3,600. I mean, didn't we just have the Power Rangers and wasn't that 3,600? Let me check really quick. Hold on. Wait, where is the Power Rangers? Power Rangers. Ooh, go Power Rangers. Wait, you can't tell. I already got it. Okay, wait. Yeah, 3,600. 3,600. Right. So, yeah, that's a little. Yeah, I wonder why the change and the prices there. But anywho, so includes everything, including Saitama, Genos, Terrible Tornado. So all three outfits, of course. Um, they're one glider, and that's the glider in. I'm gonna assume three pickaxes. Wait. Yeah, they got the shopping bag as the pickaxe. That's unique. I like that. How does it sound? Wait. How do you say that? That's ridiculous. But but it makes things. I mean, it's gonna be kind of crazy. I mean, I was low key. I was kind of hoping that he would get like a punch, like some fist or something, because it's literally One Punch Man. Come on, it's Saitama. Like especially with the medallion that we're getting, right? That medallion. I think that I heard that's only gonna be in Blitz though, which is a bit unfortunate. It's not gonna be in BR, but I get it because it's so overpowered. It's so OP. Man, OPM, get it? Ha ha ha! One Punch Man. But anywho, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can just there's a lot of gauntlets, pickaxes, and like fist only pickaxes that we have already. So you're probably just gonna have to choose something that you already got. Yeah, so three pickaxes, three emotes here. I'm assuming that these both being for Saitama. Okay, so that's the okay, just like the classic iconic okay Saitama okay meme. But I think it doesn't include it doesn't make him look like it. He doesn't look like him with the shading, the lines and stuff. Unfortunate. So which I don't know why they didn't give him the shading. They could have done that. So he does like his super fast workout, which is like accurate for Saitama because that's how quick he is. So that works. That makes sense. Every single day. That's a reference to that. I really like that. Psychokinesis. I think this is yeah, this is for the tornado girl. I'm not sure very much of her. I am currently watching the show. I am into it. I'm on season 1 and it's really good so far. I'm really liking it. I've just seen I can't remember exactly the episode that I'm on, but I've just seen the tornado girl for the first time, and basically my reaction was I thought she was a ghost. She came out of nowhere, and she was like all glowy and stuff. I was like, what in the world? She was floating around, so I thought she was a ghost. I don't even know what like she is and what's her deal, but I guess I'm gonna assume that she has like psychokinesis. I was gonna say telekinesis, but wait, what's psych? Unleash terrible tornadoes, devastating psychic powers. Okay, so what's the difference between that? Because this looks like telekinesis to me. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain it. It's funny that they got her little pose because that's exactly what she does too. She does that pose a lot. I don't know why she does that. Uh, Genos' core. Hmm. Did he have that? I don't remember seeing a core. Maybe that's a little bit later. Maybe that's I'm not sure which episode is that referencing because I don't remember seeing that yet. Huh. But I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I don't want to spoil it. Saitama's alarm clock, a silver alarm clock used by Saitama. I'm pretty sure that's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we see. Wait, as a matter of fact, isn't didn't we see a alarm clock on? I think it's at the end of the episodes where it's like the end credits. I think we see an alarm clock then, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. I think my memory is a little fuzzy at the moment. Inspired by the terrible tornado herself. So it's like a little. What is this? Like a little plushie doll or something? Like a little bobblehead doll. That's hilarious. It makes sense of. It's pretty accurate, I must say, for that head of hers. No shade. Just joking. Show your style. So there's one wrap. So these are back blings. Um, there's 3 back blings. And there's one wrap. This is the only wrap. And it has the punch and the Saitama logo in there. So that's pretty solid. I like that. Really good. Really good. And here's the and lastly is the instrument stuff. So and here's the drum, like the microphone, and here's the drum set. Not bad. I like the little fist coming out of it. There's like a little say Thomas fist there. Not bad. Oh, and this obviously goes with the Tornado Girl. Pretty fitting. Pretty fitting. And they're not completely useless anymore. They can be used as back bling and pickaxes as well. So that's really solid for the full bundle. Let's take another look at this glider. What is this thing? I do not remember. Inspired by Cintic, Cinticharo. I cannot say that. Executive member of the Monster Association. Wait a minute. I know there's a Hero Association because that's where I'm currently at. Where Saitama is now he registered in that Hero Registry Association thing. But I don't know. I don't like those guys in charge of it. They don't really seem like good guys to me. The whole hero registration is kind of stupid. Like I don't like it. That whole hero association. He's a hero on his own, and he should be recognized as a hero. But I don't know. I suppose I got to keep watching and see what's going to happen with that. No spoilers. Again, no spoilers for me. No spoilers, please. Thank you. But this is a good glider. I think it's going to make a lot more sense once I get to the part where this thing comes in, I guess. but it doesn't make too much sense. Oh yeah, and he does. There is the built-in. I did hear that there is a built-in emote. So, but we didn't know who it belonged to until now. So it's Genos' built-in emote. Oh, he can transform his arms. Yeah, because that's he got some kind of upgrade. And that was straight from the. Yeah, I've seen that episode. I've seen that when he wanted to test him out against Saitama. He said, "Come at me, master, please. Come at me with everything you've got." I don't think he should have said with everything you've got. Maybe with the least that you've got, like the most gentlest punch that you can possibly muster. Like, don't tell Saitama to go all out. Like you're gonna learn the hard way, buddy. But I like it. It looks solid. I really like it. It looks just like him. Yeah, they cooked with this. They absolutely cooked. It looks just like him. Not a single flaw. Well, except some people may just consider the cell shading in of itself the flaw. Because I know there's people like I've seen it literally. I've seen people on Twitter when they finally when this was revealed, the skins were revealed. There's still people who's on the fence about getting it because it's cell shaded. It's literally from an anime. It's literally an anime, and basically all anime collabs, all anime skins are all cell shaded. And I get it. People don't like cell shading, but I mean it's anime. Like I can't imagine it not being cell shaded. But I mean, it looks beautiful. It's like I see it as like art. It's like a beautiful work of art, and that's how I see it. Beautiful artwork. Um, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have maybe an option to have it off, like to have the cell shading off for people who just absolutely can't stand cell shading. But I don't know. I don't really see the big deal. Like it looks really good, especially for all the anime skins. It fits. It's straight from anime, which is straight from the manga and stuff. So it's like it's almost right out of the comic almost, but I know the in this case being the manga, but it's just like the comic book characters, like the Marvel characters, with the comic book shell shading. It's just like it's straight from the page. So it makes a lot of sense. Uh, and last but not least, here's Saitama himself. Looks exactly like him. With that basic face of his when he's like bored all the time. But he also comes with uh, a second style, and that's the serious face Saitama. Hey, and I noticed that they actually buffed him up a lot more too. Yeah, they did. They buffed up his arms, even though he's already like that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's already like in shape like that. I don't think his body changes when it's only his face in the show, but that's just how they made it in the for this. But it works though, so because it adds a little bit more to him instead of just the face. So it makes sense. And this is look at the yeah, like I see that glitch effect that everybody's talking about. Yeah, there's some weird sort of glitchy like an old TV, like one of those old fashioned. You know what I'm talking about? Like, well, if you're if you're a kid, one of the kids of this generation, of today's generation, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. You would have to at least be an older Gen Z or older uh, if to know what I'm talking about. But it's basically the TVs before the flat screen TVs, and so it's the old-fashioned TVs. Basically the televisions that we all had back in the Nintendo days. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, then maybe ask your big brother or your older sister or something, because they should know. But anywho, but yeah, basically that from the old-fashioned television sets. Um, it's a weird glitch, but you see it mostly when you switch to him, just like this here. Yeah, it's so weird. And I hear that Fortnite did make like a statement on it on their official Twitter at Fortnite, of course, on Twitter. Um, so they acknowledged it, but they didn't acknowledge it as a mistake. They said, I wonder what that glitch effect is about." So that would suggest that that this is intentional. That's confusing. I don't. Well, to be fair, I'm just getting into the show, so I wouldn't know. But I don't recall anything so far about a weird glitch effect or anything in the show that has to do with that. So I don't know. But yeah, moving on here. Uh, so I just reviewed the full entire bundle. So all of that, what I just reviewed, um, for that is 3,800. And here's the solo stuff. Here's all the stuff, but solo. If you don't want the full bundle, you just only want the skin, then all of the solo skins are 1,500, and that's really good, really solid. None of them being extra. Oh, that's really good. Genos has his built-in, and usually they charge a little bit more. Sometimes they have charged a little bit more before, with a solo skin that has the built-in emote. Like I've seen them like for being charged at like 1,600 before, you know, or maybe even more depending on the sort of the skin or the collab or whatever. But that's nice that they didn't change the price for Genos, and they do have Lego variants. I like it. I like it. Well, his hair just reminds you of like it looks like macaroni. Yeah, I can't unsee that now. Either macaroni and cheese or bananas. Like I don't know, melted bananas. Melted bananas. Yeah, melted bananas or macaroni and cheese. That kind of makes me hungry. I don't want to. I don't want to see it now. This makes me hungry for mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Uh, a young cyborg and student of Saitama. So that's Genos, a solo skin like Saitama, and his Lego skin. Yeah, I don't know why that's so funny. It just looks like a basic Lego skin. Not even like Saitama, just like the outfit really is what screams Saitama. But without his actual little Lego outfit here, like I would not guess that this is Saitama. So if he had like casual clothes on, then basically it's not Saitama. It would have no relation to the One Punch Man whatsoever. It would just look like a regular Lego skin that's just bald. That's funny. But I'm glad that they gave us Lego versions of these goods. And here's a terrible tornado. What is her name? That's what I don't know. I don't know anything, literally anything about her. Like, I literally just saw her for the first time, and we don't even. I'm not even at the episode yet where they show more of her. She just appeared and said a few lines, and that was literally it. Um, so I literally don't know anything about it yet. So I mean, maybe it's going to be revealed later. Uh, but apparently, she has psychic powers. A psych, a psionic. How do you pronounce that? Psionic? A psionic who takes down monsters with supernatural powers. Okay. Well, that much was I could assume that much. Seeing that this looks really solid of her as well. Mm-hmm. Looks just like her from far as I can tell. Um, and her little Lego variant here. Of course, they're showing. There we go. Yeah, yeah. It looks just like her. Yeah, really solid. Really solid. I like the Lego styles. I like that they got something for them. You guys, let me know how you're liking these. If they how do you think that they did? I still feel like we could have got something. You know, when he goes Soka, that's when he. I think that's what that him saying okay in Japanese. I'm assuming that's what that is. But it's just okay, you know. But I feel like I don't know, man. Like they could have gave him the lines, the classic lines, you know, when it's Saitama. and he's just making this face, but he has like the classic shading on the side, and that's when the speech bubble pops up. They could have easily done that. I don't know why they didn't. You know, otherwise it would just, if you didn't know about like that meme about the Saitama okay meme, it would just look like an ordinary speech bubble that says okay. And so if you didn't know about Saitama at all or One Punch Man in general, you would just see it as a speech bubble. You wouldn't, it wouldn't make sense, you know. But if they had the shading, then maybe it would be familiar to you because that meme has been everywhere, you know. So I think it would have been better with that. So it seemed like they probably went a little lazy on that one, you know. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. So I feel like they could have done it. But it's only 200, so you can't lose with that. It is very cheap. And there's the glider again, and the weapon wrap being 500. I like that. I like that we have a wrap included. It's no other ones, and it's just this one, and there's no other styles or anything like that. Oh, but it is reactive. I didn't know that. Let's see if we can trigger the trigger. Oh wait, the trigger button is different now. That's never been the trigger button. R1. Wait, what happens? What was that? I missed it. Go wait. Let me go back. What's happening? Oh, the when you shoot, the more it cracks. Oh, that's pretty sick, actually. No way. I like that. But if you're shooting fast, I'm gonna assume that that happens really quickly. Yeah, especially the rapid fires. But the things like the snipers, that will be relatively slow. You'll see it a lot better, I assume. But for faster shooting like this, yeah. But that's a cool little effect there, don't you? Don't you think? That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, obviously for the RPG, it's gonna be super slow. I like that. That's really cool for a rap. I think that's really solid. You know. Here's the pickaxe for the sidekick girl. This tornado. Why is she called tornado? Does she have psychic powers? Can she make a tornado or something? Like it's literally in her name. I assume that maybe she can make a tornado or something. I don't know. Inspired by terrible tornado's powers. Yeah, inspired by. So she doesn't obviously. I'm gonna assume that she doesn't have this in the show. It's just she's got to have a a pickaxe, a pickaxe. Apparently, she's got to have a pickaxe. So Fortnite came up with their own little pickaxe. Pickaxe. Not bad though. I like the little splash effect there. And here's her emote again. That's really fitting. She absolutely does have that green outline, so that's accurate. I'm not seeing any slip-ups, man. I'm not seeing any flaws or nothing. Everything is flawless so far. And here's another inspired pickaxe. And this goes with Genos. Hammer inspired by Genos. Yeah, inspired by his little fist thing. His fist gauntlets. That makes sense. That makes sense. And he's got a little explosion splash effect there. Not bad, not bad, not too shabby. With those things on the side, it kind of reminds you of what was it? It's yeah, one of the Iron Man pickaxe, right? The latest Iron Mans, like the newest ones, the customizable ones. Yeah, it reminds me of the pickaxe that goes with that. Yeah, because of the things on the side. Yeah, it reminds me of that one. Except it's kind of smaller on this one, which is kind of better looking, I think. But I still wonder why it has that. Like, what are those little flappy things on the side? What are they for? I don't know. But not bad, not bad. I like it. I think they really cooked with this. Oh, and last but not least, here's the car. Oh, here's the tornado. They made it. Hey, okay, so now it lives up to its name. That's perfect. There's an actual tornado boost. Uh, and so the car itself is only 1,500. I'm glad they made the car cheap uh, out of everything, but it's the same price as the solo skins. But I'll be having to pass on the car on this one because, yeah, I'm already getting this expensive bundle, which is gonna wipe me out because it's almost 4,000 V bucks, and that's gonna absolutely wipe me out. There's other um, huge collabs that's been confirmed, like the Batmobile. Oh my God, I can't wait for that. And also, this Fort Nightmares, we're getting Jason Voorhees for the first time, and that's going to be huge. Oh my God, we're finally getting a Friday the 13th collab, and Ghostface. Oh my, bro, this Fort Nightmares is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Speaking of Ghostface, I know a lot of you probably don't know if you're not aware uh, of my channel or anything, but I did make my own little mini horror film uh, that dates back a couple of years ago, on Halloween Day, as a matter of fact, is when it released. It's starring me in a first person's perspective of. You should just go check it out. It's called The Scare 2 is the recent one. It's a sequel of my original The Scare. You should look that up. I would really, it would mean a lot to me personally because I did a lot for that, and it's a personal project I'm really proud of, and it does feature Ghostface, so that's why I brought it up, and I think some of you would really like it. Maybe I can leave a link of it in the description just in case somebody's interested in checking it out. I really think you're gonna like part two, but I suggest you maybe watch the first one first. But yeah. Uh, so anywho, those are going to be crazy. This Fort Nightmares, and as well as we're getting none other than the iconic, one of the most iconic animated shows of all time, cartoons, Scooby Dooby Doo. I see you. I cannot wait till we get Scooby Doo, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. But I know that hopefully I'll be able to get my V Bucks back up by then because I'm still gonna be rearing my V Buck wallet is just it's in pain, bro. It's in pain after getting the full entire Power Rangers bundle, having to get a full like One Punch Man almost 4,000 V Bucks bundle on top of that. They're wiping me out, bro. They're wiping us out, bro. They're wearing us out, man. Come on, Fortnite. Come on. Give us a break. Give our epic V Buck wallets a break. Come on, man. But I like this car. It's a nice solid car. It reminds me of one of those other vehicles, like one of those fancy Jeeps. I think. Yeah, it reminds me of one of those. I'm not very much of a car guy. I don't know a lot about all the different types of vehicles. I haven't seen a lot of them, but I know it reminds me of some. It's definitely got that similar look to it. But I like it. You guys, let me know what you think. Do you like the car, the Jackal vehicle? And here's the decals for this Saitama bundle, of course. Is the One Punch Man, just the basic. It's basically like the weapon wrap, I suppose. Yeah, it's a lot like the weapon wrap, except on the car, and it's got a lot of white on the back of it. Where's all that white? I thought it was mostly just the color scheme being yellow and red, right? I don't remember the weapon wrap having that much white. Half the car is white, as a matter of fact. But I like it. It's solid. It's and I think that the rims that I have, that's just equipped with my currently equipped loadout. That's why it's showing. That's how it does. But it actually doesn't look too bad. It kind of goes with it a little bit, don't you think? Maybe just the yellow one would be much better. Probably go blend in with a lot better. But and here's the one that goes with Genos. Yep, it's just like his color scheme, his robotic-y body, and whatnot. It's just like it has that glow to it, just like that. Yep, yep. And so those are the only two decals from the One Punch Man. The rest is just the basic decals. Not too shabby. Not too shabby for only 1,500 V-Bucks. That's one of the best cars that you'll find is the cheapest ones. I think that's as cheap as they get, as a matter of fact. But but there's a catch. It's all of this stuff goes with it. So that's kind of a lot. and so that's going to kind of add up, you know. So I recommend you probably, if you're trying to get something else, then it makes sense to do this separately, um, especially if you're already getting something. So like even if you're getting one skin, and then you get the car, like the car on top of it, just one solo skin, that's still going to be, how much is that going to be? 2,000, 3,000 V-Bucks. So that's still going to be kind of costly, right? Uh, so it makes sense. So you can do it however you want, but you still got a good little option here. We definitely have a good choice of selections for it, like the trails that go with it. Tornado Marks Trail. So this goes with the Tornado Girl. Not bad. And this also goes with her with the Tornado Boost. That's really good for a boost. I like that. That's really good for a boost. Punch wheels. So it's the Saitama wheel. It's kind of like the I don't know. Some people didn't like the Power Ranger wheels, and it's like the Power Ranger logo. It's kind of like this, except it's the Power Ranger logo. So except in this case, obviously, it's the One Punch Man logo. It's not bad, you know. Like I don't mind it, but it's gonna look better with the color scheme of the One Punch Man. This one right here, it's gonna look better with this one though, because it's gonna match in color. But other than that, it's probably not gonna look the best with very many other color schemes, you know. And I don't think you can change the color of it. I don't think so. Probably not. And this one goes with Genos, I assume. Cyborg. This probably looks. Wait, can you change the color? Because I thought the glow of it was more of a blue glow, wasn't it? No, it was a yellow glow. Okay, I'm just tripping that. But the wheels probably would look pretty solid with it. That's probably the only way I would have those type of wheels, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the all metal wheels or whatever, but for this one, it's probably not going to look too bad, you know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the full One Punch Man bundle. Is this going to be? This is just like a little review, and that's about it. But if you guys would want to see an actual gameplay of me, because I'm definitely gonna be getting this absolutely. But like I said, I want to do that over the web, and maybe if I can find the link for it, I can probably include that in the description as well, to the web version of the item shop. But yeah, that's my full review of the One Punch Man collab. Everything is perfect. I love it. We got our own little workout thing, just showing him doing his workout, his regimen. Even though he's already did that to become One Punch. And also, did you guys know that there's actually a real life Saitama? Basically, there's a guy who actually did the actual Saitama workout routine in real life. He actually did the 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100. You know, he did the whole thing, like every single day, and he actually looks like his body-wise, physique-wise, just like Saitama. Actually, of course, he doesn't have the superpowers like the superhuman strength, or maybe he does. Who knows? But I thought that was really crazy that somebody actually did that crazy, like mind-boggling workout routine. That's unthinkable, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? I would just die, bro. That's not possible, but apparently it is. But that's crazy. But this is really good. They cooked, is my opinion. They absolutely cooked with it. It is. I would rate it a 9.5 out of 10. A good 9.5 out of 10, and that's my objective opinion on that. You know, not being biased. I'm you know, I'm setting aside my bias, and that's going to be a solid. Otherwise, I probably would have given it a 12 or a 20 out of 10. you know. But I'm gonna be fair and give it a 9.5 out of 10 because that's how solid it is, in my opinion. You guys, let me know what your rating of it is, what your thoughts on this is, um, and yeah. And if you're wondering what you should go with, I recommend if you want all of it, just go ahead and get the bundle. Because I did add up, I did calculate if you would get, for example, everything that specifically goes with Saitama separately, individually. Like Saitama, the skin, his back bling, the emotes, the two emotes that goes with him. Uh, what else? His the pickaxe, the weapon wrap, the glider, um, and so on and so forth. That would still add up. All of those things for Saitama that you're getting individually would still add up to. I added up to almost like 40. What was it? 4,400 V bucks. That being a little bit more than the actual the full bundle itself. So you'd be paying more. Otherwise, you just be getting a solo skin, and that's literally it. You won't be having anything else that goes with them. And you just got to have the emotes that go with it. You got to have everything else, you know? You can't have just the skin without the emotes. That's the best part, you know, and the weapon wrap and basically everything else. So I suggest getting the full bundle because that's going to be the best way to go. You'll have everything, well, except the vehicle. That's a separate bundle in itself, but you can save that for another day. But that's my full thoughts on the One Punch Man. If you guys haven't bought it yet, make sure you guys are using a code. That's before any purchase you make at the item shop, as a matter of fact. Uh, and any code will do, just like I always say, just long as you're supporting someone. But if you guys would like to support me, this is my code right here. The Mitch Zone, that is my code, my supported creator code. Thank you so very much to anybody who uses my code, hashtag every partner. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you guys for watching my review, my full review. Let me know your thoughts on the One Punch Man collab. I'm so ecstatic that he's finally here. I've been yapping on for months on Twitter about this. So I'm super ecstatic. You guys let me know how you feel about the One Punch Man collab in the comments down below. I'm thank you guys for watching this. I am the Mitch. You're watching the Mitch Zone. And I'll catch you guys in another video. I'll see you guys there. Later.